Hello, ma'am. The first, I want to say good morning, and also I want to introduce myself to you. Uh, my name is Gedelfridus Nanggal. You can call me Alfred, and also my NPM 20102035. And right now, I want to answer the question that you have given to us, and that is finally exam, I think. Yes, alright. The first number, this is please make a video which and also which explain of several topic below and provide an example of each topic too. And uh, the answer, the number one is I think the aspect and classification of language. There are five aspects and classification of language. The first, phonology, and also syntax, semantic, morphology, and parametrics. And the language classification, there are two kinds of classification of language practice in linguistics. There are genetic and also genealogical and also typological. And yes, the purpose of genetic classification is to group language into families according to their degree of diachronic related. And also for example, with the Indo-European family, subfamilies comprise German, English, and also Dutch, Swiss, and yes, the other country. Yes, on the I think on the one hand, and also Lears, Wales, Britain, and country other country, and one the others. So far, most the languages of the world have been grouped only 10 times fairly into families, and many of the classification stories says there have been proposed will no doubt be radically revised as further the progress is made. And also a typology classification groups language into types according to their structure characteristic. Yes, the most famous typology classification is probably that of isolating, yes, and also agglutinating, and also and inflecting, or I think functional, yes, functional language, yes, which was frequently invented in the 19th century in support of an evolutionary theory of language and development. And roughly speaking, an isolating language is one in which all the words are morphologically and also analyzably, and something like e, and also in which each word is a concept of a single morph, and also the even more strictly phenomenology are highly isolating. And the point to the phonetic, according to my opinion, and also phonetic is the study of human sounds. And for the example, an example of phonetic is how the letter B in the word bit is spoken. And so you start out with lips together, so then air from your lungs is forced over your vocal cords, and so which begin to the vibrate and make noise. And also the air then expands through your lips as they part suddenly, which result in the sounds. Yes, the three are voice and voiceless. And the point A are voice consonant. Your vocal cords, which are actually moves the membranous teeth across, and also the larynx at the book of the truth by the tightening and relaxing as you speak, and also the vocal cords modulate the flow of breath expelled from the lungs, and an easy way to determine whether or a consonant is voiced or not is to place a finger on your throat, and as you pronounce a letter, feel the vibration of your vocal cords, and if you feel a vibration, the consonant is a voice one. These are the voice consonants. There are B, D, G, J, L, M, N, and and others and others words. Yeah. And now here are some example of the words that include voice the consonants. The first the, yeah, normally a down, yeah, Z, normally zip, and also I want to explain about voiceless from the point voice and voiceless. Voiceless consonants do not use to to the vocal cords the products their head, and also persuasive sounds, and also instead they slack, allowing air to flow freely from the lungs to the mouth, and also where the throat, the teeth, and lips okay, the modulate the sounds, and these are the voiceless consonants, something like the chairs, F, K, P, and others words, and the first example in common word using the include the P, park, the T town, yes, the T town, and now I want to explain the point for about phonology. Phonology is the branch of linguistics. For the branch of linguistics concerned, with the study of speech sounds with the reference of the distribution and pattern and the patterning. Yes. For example, the difference in meaning between said and did, and also a list in the fact the initial sounds of the first word is s, and also the initial sounds of the second word is d, and yeah, d. And now the forms of the two consonants. What makes the two forms difference in meaning is the consonants. For example, s and d. Twos and also twos that are called distinct sounds, and or the phoneme in English. And point five, let's talk about phoneme. A phoneme is the smallest unit of sounds in a word that makes difference in its pronunciation, and also as well as its meaning from another word. And for example, like leaf, l leaf, m monkey, and the t turtle, and also the number six. I know, yes, the point six about minimal space. Yes, minimal pairs. A pairs of words as pin, as and pin and boy, and pin and bin, yes, or orbit and beat, dividing only by one sound in the same position in each word, especially when such a pair taken as evidence for the extent of the extents of phonemic contrasts and between the two sounds. The phonemic initial thin, thumb, thin, thin, line, nine, nose, dolls, sear, cheer, and same and name, and Mariel Mets, mild, mine, and beans, beats, and also a case here, cater, and tets, ten, a ten, tenth, meal, mean, bean, beat, and mess, a mets, and also boost, a boon. And now I want to explain about the number 10. This is a question about what is the difference between phonetic and phonologic. Yeah, the first I explain about the phonetic. Phonetic is deals with the cycle properties of the elements of the sound system. For example about it is how the sounds is cycle product. Yes, the point to about difference about phonologic. I think phonologic deals with the sound system language. For example is how speech are organized into system in the different language, and to example how sounds are combined. Yes, I think clear about the examples from the phonology. uh, the number 8, this is about morphology. Yeah, morphology is the study structure of words. Morphology is the branch, and also morphology is the branch of the linguistics that studies the structures, yeah, of words. And also in English and many other languages, many words can be broken down into parts. For example, unhappiness. And unhappiness, there are, I think there are three morphemes. Yeah, there are unhappiness and ness. Yes, I think just one for example about morphology. Now I want to explain the point 9. The point 9, the question is about syntax. The syntax is the way in which words are put together to form paraphrases and clauses or sentence. Yeah, and for example about this, uh, the sentence the cow eat the bone. Yes, that's the sentence. But from the sentence, there are the 2 point. Yes, the 2 point and noun praise and verb praise. From noun praise, there are the, they, and they normally determinate and then and noun. Yes, and also from paraphrase, that the determinant is the, and noun, a noun cow, and verb ate, and also the determinant also the, and noun from noun praise or for praise, and bone. Yes, I think that's all about semantics. And now we're talking about semantic, because this is the question from number 10. Yes, this topic about semantic. um Semantic, what is the semantic? For me, semantic is the study of the meaning of words and paraphrase and sentence in a language system. Yes. Okay, now I want to explain for the example of sentence of semantic. Yes, the first example, a toy block could be called a block, a cube a toy. And the second example, a child could be called a child, kid, boy, girl, son, and daughter. And and point 11, this is question about about social linguistic. The social linguistic is about the study of language in relation to social factors, including difference or regional, class, and occupational, dialect, and gender, and also difference and bilingualism. Okay, now the next point and the next number, yeah, normally number 12. This is the question about psychology linguistic, and the answer from this psychology linguistic is the study of the relationship between linguistic culture and psychological process, and process including excretion. And for example about it, the pattern of the parenting will the affect the development of the mindset of senior to senior staff and child in terms of lessons and I think that's all my final lesson and for my answer. Thank you for your okay, Miss. I think that's all my answer for your question, and that's also my finally exam. I want to say thank you for you, Miss. You already to try become the best from our class. Thank you, Miss.